Good morning, YouTubers. It is me again. The UK has gone into lockdown part number 2. So I thought, okay, I better start doing these diaries again. So this is Lockdown Diary Part 2. For those of you that are not aware, from March until, August was it? July, August, I did a lockdown diary every single day. So if you want to catch up on what happened there, you've got 147 to do, because I did 147 consecutive videos, one after another. That was hard work. This time, I don't know, because, you know, obviously I've got a job to do. Let me just, hang on, let me just adjust this. Yeah, it'll do. There, that's a bit better. So yeah, last lockdown I did 147 consecutive videos. Every day, if I was doing something interesting, or even if I wasn't, I put it on video. I'm not sure I'll do it this time, but hey. I haven't done anything lately because work's been busy, really busy, and I haven't done that much flying either. I've done it, you know, when I can, but either I've been working, or the weather's been pants, or whatever, or doing something else. So I've not done a massive amount of flying this year. But anyway, we went out of lockdown, sort of, went out and relaxed a bit of lockdown, now we're back in. What else have I been up to? I'll tell you what I've been up to. I've made some home brew. Look at that. I've got 12 of these, 12 bottles. But the funny thing is, 4 weeks ago, I gave up alcohol. 4 weeks. I've gone 4 weeks without any wine or beer or any alcohol of any sort, apart from maybe sniffing a bit of hand sanitizer. I also made some wine, which won't be like Flip Flop's fighting wine. I'm hoping it'll be a nice, pleasant 11% alcohol, but I'm not going to drink it, not until around like Christmas, if I can help it. What else have I been up to? I'll show you what else I've been up to. Do you remember the bushy tomato plants that we bought from B&Q and we put in the garden, and they were amazing, and they only came to here and about this big, and I must have had 80 to 100 tomatoes on each plant, if not more. I kept some of the seeds and I've grown them. Let me show you this. There we go, I've been growing these indoors. So there's one, but it's a little bit diseased. It is not happy. And I'll explain why in a minute. So that's the first one I've done. And then there's these two others, which are looking quite healthy. So I'll explain what I think is going on. Oh, actually, before I explain what was going on, I force grew them with some grow lights. These grow lights here. So what I do is I leave these on overnight. I switch these on at about, well, when it gets dark in England, I flick them on and leave them on until morning. So they are being force grown. These are lettuces, by the way. So I'm force growing tomatoes. So what happened with these tomatoes is, let me shift my boot. I was digging them up because they were gone. They were, you know, done for this year. And I noticed the little card that we stick in the ground that you get with the, you know, that tells you what they are. These are Lizano patio tomatoes. I did some research. Okay, Lizano are F1 hybrids. So if you take one of the fruit, so the seeds from this F1, okay, and grow it, you're growing what's called an F2. And the F2 doesn't always grow what its parent was, if you like. Let me explain F1, because I've done some research. F1 tomatoes. What you do is you get two varieties of tomato. Let's say one is a really bushy type that gives lots of flowers and lots of fruit, and you get another one that's blight resistant. You take the pollen from one and you rub it on the stamen of another, and all the flowers. Yeah, you put the pollen from one onto the others, and I think you can do it vice versa as well. And then what you get is when the tomatoes grow from these two, so it's mum and dad, the tomatoes grow, and you take the seeds from that. They're an F1 seed, okay, and they've got the genes of mum and dad. So the plant that you grow from the first tomato seeds, yeah, get a tomato, take the seeds out, plant them, are F1s, and they will have the genetics of mum and dad. So they'll grow into a lovely bushy tomato with lots of flowers, and they're blight resistant. Problem is, the fruit from you get from the child, the F1, if you grow their seeds, it may not revert back to the parent, the mum and dad. It may grow something different, but it may do. So you remember in one of my videos a few months ago when I took the seeds, and one or two of you said, yeah, can I have some of those seeds, Paul? Yes, you can, but they're F2 seeds, and I don't think they're gonna grow how the parent was. I've done some searching, so you're probably best buying the seeds yourself. They're very cheap, they're about £3 for, I think it was 8 seeds. Lizano, alright, Lizzano. That's what we want. Anyway, enough of my waffling. I'm now going to, I don't know, we're on lockdown. I'm going to find something to do. I've got a turbine to rebuild for Steve. Yeah, you don't want to see that because it's going to be a lot of stress and tinkering. I might just stand here and gaze at this bottle of beer. Or I might not. Yeah, whatever I do next, you'll find out. But yeah, we're in lockdown. It's pants, absolute pants. Ploppers. So yeah, I'll find something to do and I'll film it if it's interesting. Found something to do. My boots, lot. Oh, hello, my name's Booty. I've decided to repair them. Not that I'm a tightwad. Just that I like to, repair stuff. So what I'm using is some of this Gorilla Glue Clear. So we're going to see, I've already put some on. I'm going to put some more on in a minute. Or now, should I say. So we're going to see just how strong this Gorilla Glue is. So I've either written these boots off or repaired them and given them another couple of years worth of life. So I'll come back in about 2 hours when they're set. Ooh, I'm going to put the heating on and put this on the radiator. So we'll see. I've had these boots about 2 years and they've done really well. And the tread is a Michelin. Right, let's see if we can repair Paul's boots. Whilst I'm waiting for the boots, the glue to set on the boots, I thought I'll come out here and show you the shed because there's a bit of an update. Oh, and the garden as well. Yeah, I've got the boots on the radiator because Gorilla Glue likes to be warm, hot. Anyway, let me show you this lot. The garden. So that's all been dug up. That's where my potatoes were and cauliflowers and stuff like that. The shed, as you can see, the roof is falling in. So this next project is basically remove everything from the shed, yeah, and burn it. I'm not going to set fire to it there because it'll burn the neighbours' things. But I'm going to get a burnie bin. I've got a blower on the way, so I'm going to basically get this, those, what do they call them? They're like incinerator bins, yeah? I'm going to punch a hole in the incinerator bin, feed a pipe in there and blow air in it, and then basically smash the shed up and burn it all. I've still got, these are where my French beans and runner beans were. I've got to dig that up, but the French beans are still here, so I'm waiting for them to all dry up. The pods, look, still a few pods, so I'll just wait for these pods to dry up now. Collect the beans. Oh, my pumpkin. Hang on, let me show you this. So that's the pumpkin I grew this year by accident. Oh, look at this lot. You like this lot? What's it look like? Looks like a fish. Found it on the beach. Still can't believe I'm doing Lockdown Diary 2. Still can't believe we're in lockdown again. Well. It's been about 3 hours since I glued my boot. It's fixed it. Look. Hopefully you can see it. Focus here. Focus. I don't know whether that's focusing or not. But anyway, yeah, it's fixed it. They are. Oh, there's another split now, look. Well, Gorilla Glue, please. Oh, I'm going out on the road trip in a minute. Do you want to come? Yes, you're coming. I'm going from Lincoln to Nottingham. I'm going to visit my daughter because I'm getting a new phone. My daughter, this is really funny this. Let me just tell you this quickly. My daughter's bought a teeth in brain engage, start talking. My daughter's bought a new phone. So, and she's got a Samsung Galaxy S10. So she rang me up last night and said, Dad, do you want my old phone? You can buy it off me. Yeah, go on. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S7. And of course that's, what, 2014? So I've had that 6 years, okay? 6 years. 6 years. And about a month ago, no, probably 2 or 3 months ago, I had it in my pocket, right? And this phone, honestly, this S7, is immaculate. There's not a scratch or a dent on it. And I had the phone in my pocket, and I think I put some change in there, yeah? Some coins. And I took it out and I'd scratched the screen. And I was livid. I was like, I can't believe I've done this. And it's suddenly because like twigged to me, hang on a minute. You've had that phone 6 years, yeah, and it's still working. Most people replace the phones in a year. Anyway, I've had it 6 years. I'm now going to replace it because the battery doesn't last very long. So I'll have an S10. Plus the S7, the battery, you don't get a day out of it. It's on its way out. Anyway, road trip coming up next. Let's go to Nottingham. I'm going to, I'll probably time lapse the journey. Going on a road trip. Okay, going to Nottingham from Lincoln. I'm going to time lapse there and back, maybe. I've got a new phone. I've just factory reset it when my daughter did. Let's go. So I've got to sort that out. I'll do it later. Right, let's time lapse and go home. Okay, that is the end of Lockdown Diary. Oh, hang on a minute. Before I do this, there's a video that's going to follow this, okay? It's a time lapse and a night lapse, okay? So there's daytime time lapse for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and it goes into nighttime. This has taken me well over a month, right, to film, because you put the tripod out using the GoPro. You point it at the sky, all right, set it all up, start recording, go out an hour later and go, it's cloudy, right, stop recording, come back in, wait for the next night. Next night, do about 40 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. What's happening is it's taking one frame, okay, it's a 15-second exposure. And of course, you're watching this at 25 frames per second, so every 15 seconds, yeah, that's one frame, another 15 seconds. So what you're going to see is the stars moving across the sky and satellites zipping in and out and airplanes, and it's got a really nice soundtrack on this video as well. So watch out for that, because that's coming after this video. So this is the end of Lockdown Part 2, Diary number 1. If I don't have any jobs tomorrow and I do anything interesting, I shall of course record you a video. People are watching me now going, why is that man looking at a camera waving his arms about? Nutter. See you soon.